Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Hurry from Shoot the Breeze, doing the morning edition of my evening thing, like I promised, and short that I did, talking about if I don't what I was going to do. If I don't get a chance to do it today, I will. Yesterday, I will do it. Yesterday night, I will do it this morning. So I'd like to give everybody a good morning, and how are you? Now let's get started. Let's get started on everything, and let's see if anybody's up. So how's everybody doing today? What you been up to? Now, before we get into it, a few things I would like to say. Like I said, I will explain why I haven't been. I didn't do it last week. Last week, unfortunately, I didn't know it was 4th of July. I totally blew my mind. I forgot, so I was out, about on the 4th of July weekend, and I wanted to do so I forgot. I didn't. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Like I said, I totally forgot about the podcast. I guess didn't do it. And so I said I will do it this week just in case if anybody, was wondering. Okay, two, let me explain what happened so far this past with me. Like I said, I was going to tell everybody what happened. Well, what happened to me, I went to the hospital for another procedure. I got the same procedure done to me like I did last time, and I got two more stents put into near my arteries or my heart though. You could say like the veins and stuff that comes to my heart. I got two more stents. These are smaller stents, but stents nonetheless. So I got two more on the left side. Again on the left side. So yeah, that's what happened. That's the beginning. That was the beginning of this month, July 1st. So I had to be bedridden, stay in the bed. Not actually bedridden, but I had to be cautious of what I be doing. Mm. So yeah, I had to so I had to be in bed for like 2 or 3 days. I can't do certain amount of things like I normally do. Like I said, it doesn't feel. I feel the same sometimes. Yeah, I'm tired too. So excuse me. Like I said, it's in the morning. I feel tired a little bit. I don't feel tired. I feel the same like I normally feel. I don't have no body, nothing. I feel okay. I feel fine. So not supposed to be getting another um stent, getting another stent put into my chest again, in my in the, on the right side of my heart again. I don't know when, but it's supposed to be soon, and that'll be like the fourth. I got three now. I got one long one, two shorter ones. I don't know why they did it like that. Why they, what the man was saying is that I have to. The doctor saying that my arteries kind of restricted and the veins is, so they had to open them up. And when he showed me the pictures, I don't know. I'll learn how to do that on the live next time, showing the pictures of my arteries to show you that how the left side was restricted and how that when he put the stent in, this like the first, because he did the first one, the long one, and showed that the restriction, then all of a sudden when when he when he put the stent in, it opened up and you can see the blood flowing beautifully. He did the same thing again, and he gonna, when I go do the follow up, I'll let everybody know and show everybody. I'll show everybody. I'll show everybody it, and get them to see for themselves that this is what's going on. Like that, restrict the flow, heart flow and stuff. So this past week, I didn't do much of anything. I was like calm down. Last night though, I went to the park, Sunset Park, and I saw Wicked. It was doing a thing in Sunset Park, which I thought was beautiful. I liked it. I wanted to see Wicked in the theaters, but didn't get a chance to. But I saw it. But luckily they were showing it at the Sunset Park, an event, and it was, I liked it, and I got something I gotta say. It's kind of reassuring. But the thing is, how they gonna do part two? Cause I saw that it's coming out part two. The second part two of Wicked. It's called Wicked for Good. And, November 25th of this year. November, no, not November 25th. November 21st. It's like towards Thanksgiving weekend. And I'm like, okay, how they gonna show this one? How they gonna show? Because in the movie is also, you can see it, by saying spoiler alerts. In the movie, the witch Alphadia, Alphadia, she was she wasn't evil, but she, she wasn't evil. She was just, how can I say, naive. Put it like that. She was naive. And what happened is that she was doing, her and Galinda were sort of best friends. I don't know if they grew up together. Don't ask me. I don't know. But she was. Well, I get from it that yeah, they were best friends, and they were on best like yeah best friends. But what happened was that Glinda, um, nobody didn't like the, how can I say, it wasn't that people didn't like the other witches and wizards gravitated to Glinda more than Elfadea. Elfadea was more of a bookworm, but she she had magical. Her powers were somewhat good, and they were controlled by her emotions. So whenever she got mad, she she just exploded. Her magic just went, didn't go really haywire, but it really showed her how strong she was. Whereas Glinda, her power wasn't as strong as Aphrodite was. She was more like going to be the popular one. You could also say that Kalinda wanted to be accepted by everybody, and Aphrodite, I hope I ain't get the character's name wrong, was more or less, the background character, the not so popular, the oddity, like everybody didn't like because green skin. She looked at not like them. So anyway, she is the most what during the story they tried to the headmaster of the wizard school where Glinda and Ephadia was studying at, figured that Ephadia will be the one to read this particular book, and came to find out she can. She could read. She could read the Grimmy. It's like a grimoire, put it like that. But it's a Grimmy, and nobody could read it, but Ephadia could. So Ephadia read started reading the words in the book, and came to find out this is how we read a spell about wings and gave there was a whole bunch of guards, monkeys that sprouted wings. Thus, they had the winged monkeys. That's how the winged monkeys appeared. And then she started to she started to read it more and more. Came to find out she knew more about the book than anything else. Now she so now she started to realize that all the animals that could speak were being caged and being trained not to speak. So they were losing their words. They couldn't speak. And it was kind of hard. Alpha felt that was the wrong thing to do. Animals should be free to speak and do whatever. And they wasn't letting that happen. So what she because in the movie they showed a cage tiger, which she felt that was wrong. The tiger wasn't. They what you call it? They didn't. The cage tiger didn't feel right. It was sad. So what Ephidia did, she she went and freed another with a wizard helped her free the have the help free this lion and set it free. Thus, this matter of fact, yo, I didn't think of that. Yo, the cowardly lion. You gotta understand what I'm going at here. The they were showing, they were basically showing all the characters before the the Wizard of Oz. If you think about it, when I'm talking about, okay, what I saw was that, like I said, it was a cub, a baby cub, and it was in a cage. I didn't, yo, I didn't really Think about that. Wow. The lion is going to be. It's gonna be the cowardly lion. The little cub's gonna be the cowardly lion. The man that helped her, that's the Tin. Oh shit, that was the Tin Man. I was just thinking, cause like I said, this is my first time seeing Wicked. I gotta look at it again because it's what and really study it not as somebody that like the Wizard of Oz, but study it as okay. This is the Wizard of Oz. You got the Tin Man Scarecrow, Cowardly Lion, Dorothy. See, the three main antagonists in the Wizard of Oz was the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion. Then you had Dorothy and her little dog. Okay, so now I'm thinking. Now, if I'm thinking right, when they were in class, there was this man rolled out a cage with a lion in it, a lion cub. He was showing them this new invention called the cage. Okay, granted, that's what it was. It was basically a cage. Talking about this will help, with the animals, keeping the animals in cages and stuff like that. So when you saw the cub was scared, and the teacher was a goat, was teaching them the history of Wizard of Oz, and the guards came in, took the goat away. They're gonna put him in a cage. So they so what they did was so what they so Alpha Dia kept seeing Alpha Pia kept seeing the images of animals in cages. Wasn't speaking fluently like ink. Wasn't speaking. They were just you know speaking like animal sheep. The goat was goating bad. Lions were ah. You know what I'm talking about. So what happened was they she and this young man that Galinda had feelings for, he he helped her out to get the tiger out of the cage and set it free. So yeah, it's like this. Like I said, I'm just thinking about it because I was into the movie, but not really into it. Because to me, the play and the movie really, I really did. What they tried to do was they tried to give a reason why there was the good witch of the east and the wicked witch of the west. That's what they was trying to do, trying to promote why there was two sides, and why was there a wicked witch? What? How come the wicked witch? How the witch became the wicked witch? Put it plain and simple. And to me, eh, they shouldn't have never done it. To me, because they're trying to make it seem like she wasn't evil. Now, did I? If the actress Miss Hervivo, I ain't saying that she ain't good. She did an excellent job in it, but I'm just saying the character of the Wicked Witch supposed to have been just that. She was a Wicked Witch, and with the Oz, it was that good versus it was just good versus evil, and I don't know where this thing came from that we had to make a story of how come you have a good witch and a bad witch. How the Wicked Witch of the East became wicked, and you have the good witch. That's to me. That's kind of like showing sympathy for evil. That that's my only my opinion. People don't bash me when I on it. Just my opinion. Okay, it's just an opinion. I like the movie was great. I could admit that the movie was great, but I didn't really feel like the movie should have put all the emphasis on why the witch was why got a witch out screen and stuff because it made her look like I said it made the wicked witch you sympathize with her why she was doing things and it could it could be it gave a cause on like of course what made her go out the line made her become wicked and to me that's kind of like shouldn't have done. To me, my personal belief, they shouldn't have done. They should have just left it alone. Left the Wizard of Oz as is. I know it's a timeless classic, but they should have just left it alone as is. Because now they're coming out with a third one. Now you're going to start seeing why she was evil, how deep she becomes, and how she becomes darker and more malevolent, blah 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 blah. Excuse me. How she become more evil and more intense. Then they have to do it. I'm sorry I have to say it, but they have to do it. They have to show the Wizard of Oz. Now, let's ask y'all this: how are they gonna do it? The second part, because the new Wicked is coming out. Wicked 2, Wicked for Good, coming out November 21st of this year. That's like around Thanksgiving. How the hell they gonna start the how they gonna do this, people? How they gonna do it? You gotta understand, Wicked of Alpha Alphabia Alphadia Alphapia Elfie. Glenda called her Elfie. I thought she stopped calling her Elfie. Elf, the character of the Wicked Witch in the Wizard of Oz was played by a white woman. But in the movie, the new version of the movie, she is black. So now you gotta now how they gonna do this? Is for what I'm saying is, excuse me, how they gonna do this if because sooner or later after the second part two of Wicked comes out, your movie theaters they have to show the Wizard of Oz. So you're gonna have Wicked, Wicked for Good, and the Wizard of Oz. So they got so now how they gonna do this? Because to me, what they should do is because they have to. I'm sorry, but they're gonna have to transform Elf, Elfie into a white woman to give her the crooked nose, the straggly hair, the long. They have to do it. I'm sorry, they have to do it because sooner or later they have to show the Wizard of Oz, and people gonna be shocked like, wait, this is the older version, and this is a white woman on the thing. So they have to literally change her appearance from maybe they'll because they thinking that because she had all that green on, nobody didn't could tell that she was white. But the thing is, you're talking about the 19, I think the 50s, the 1960s. No, 19. I think the. Let me check on Google. I forgot when that movie came out. Was mm, when? Yeah, August 25th of 1939. The, the movie came out. Okay, in 19 and August 25th, 1939, The Wizard of Oz came out. So you have the movie coming out in 1939. So you gotta understand that majority of the characters were white. So now you got to either put the in perspective. The Wicked show Althea being a white woman. The Wicked was played by I think it was Margaret Hamilton or no, yeah, Margaret Hamilton was the Wicked Witch of the West, and Billy Brooke was the Good Witch of the East. So That's what you got. The thing is, you have to put that in perspective because the Wicked Witch was basically white, and Wicked, the Wicked Witch is a black woman. So, like I said, how they gonna? Because when you see the movie, when you see all three movies, because that's what they're gonna do, just like they did for Star Wars. First movie was Wicked, then was Wicked for Good, then was the Wizard of Oz. They're gonna have all three movies, and they're gonna like put having a crown out. You got, like I said, they have to switch up in what they're doing, or keep it keep it all the same for the simple fact that the Wizard of Oz, the 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 machinery that he used was in the Wizard of Oz, it was like a holographic picture. It was a picture. It wasn't a mechanical monster. But in Wicked, it was like a mechanical face. So I don't know how they're gonna do that. So yeah. So in 1939, August 25th, 1939, that's when the Wicked came out. Like I said, I love the movie. The movie was great. It was spectacular. But I didn't really catch on all the steps that's gonna happen. So basically, we saw the antagonist. The We saw the three. Actually, yeah, we did. We actually saw the three characters in the Wizard of Oz. Not thinking. A lot of people probably wasn't thinking, but we did. The Cowardly Lion, the man that helped Elfie was the Tin Man, but who was the Scarecrow? Hmm. I'm thinking here, so give me a second. I'm sorry. Give me a second here. Who was the Scarecrow? I I don't know who the Scarecrow was. Maybe it was that guy from the guy from Munchkin Land who was who was who was the Scarecrow. Maybe it was him. I'm thinking it could be him because in the movie there was this one guy who was infatuated with Glinda, wanted to take her out to the dance, but Glinda wanted to take this prince or somebody with her. She was more infatuated with this guy. So, but she told this guy from Munchkin Land, well, there's a woman in a wheelchair. You should take her out. And what she did, And when all said was done, both of the guy from Munchkin Land was, well, actually, he wasn't that short. He wasn't a midget, I should say. Don't come at me. Little person, midget, what would you call it? Dwarf. He was. He wasn't a small. He wasn't that small. He was kind of. He was kind of tall. He was kind of tall. But anyway, he liked Glinda. Glinda didn't like him. Glinda pushed her on to a woman in a wheelchair. He liked. He said that he liked her, but I think he really didn't. He just took her out because he wanted to do anything Glinda said. Hmm. We're going to pause it right here. I'm thinking maybe Alpha didn't change them. I'm not sure. That's why we gotta go see Wicked for Good. 'Cause I'm believing that Elfie didn't change the three protagonists. We already know that the, the lion was a coward because he was put in a cage and he got scared and he was in the woods someplace. Because that's where they set Elfie and Prince. They set them up in the woods. But I don't think Elfie changed the way they making it seem like it's like the High Council and the wizard supposed to be wizard. Who couldn't read the book at all. The Grimmery couldn't read the book, but Elfie did. I think she changed them and blamed everything on Elfie, making it more and more her fault. So in retaliation, she went after everybody. She became evil. Because what I'm thinking is now is that they propped up Glinda as the good witch and Elfie as the wicked witch. Even though Elf Elfie wasn't the wicked witch. She wasn't wicked. She was just misunderstood. She saw the corruption. It's like this. She was book smart and she but she was kind of smart. She was kind of smart and figure out and put two together. She figured out that the wizard, the headmaster of the school, were all in cahoots in creating these creating the problems that that was going on in the Wizard of Oz. In Oz, I should say, in Oz. This is what's going on. Oh, like I said, I'm tired. They saw what was going on. Elfie saw what was going on in Oz, and she knew that it was the wizard and the high master and the headmaster's fault. Now, if they wasn't doing all this, they probably Elfidel would have gone on with anything they said. But she figured out that they were doing, they were corrupting the people, making people believe that they need structure and order. I missed 20 minutes of the movie. I want to know this. Was the headmaster of the school. We got the Wicked Witch of the East. No, the Wicked Witch of the West, Good Witch of the East, and Wizard of Oz. Glinda called the other witch Elfie's sister, the Wicked Witch of the North or Wicked Witch of the South. And she had these red shoes. She took these red shoes off the Wicked Witch of the North or South. I forgot what it was. Wicked Witch of the South or Wicked Witch of the North. And put them on Dorothy's foot. Her feet. Excuse me, her feet. Was the Wicked Witch of the South wasn't actually Glinda's sister. No, not Glinda, but Alphabea's sister. But the headmaster and Kalinda made it seem like it was was Elfie's sister, just to keep it like it was. I'm okay. Excuse me. I'm just. In the musical The Wicked Witch of the West, Elphaba was a younger sister named Lisa Rose Strong, who later became the Wicked Witch. Oh, okay. So she did have a younger sister in the play. What they saying was that that Alpha B Alpha Alphaba Alphaba. Well, that was Herbal, the actress Herbal name in Wicked. Alphaba had a younger sister named Nissa Rose Trump, who later became the Wicked Witch of the East. So there was the Wicked Witch of the West, Wicked Witch of the East. So that means that Glinda was the Witch of the North. I'm seeing, excuse me, I'm just seeing a lot of stuff that's going. Got me interested in looking up everything about Wicked and stuff. So what? So Alphaba had a younger sister that became the Wicked Witch of the East, but I don't think that she was the Wicked Witch of the. If everything is going towards like they doing, they were shaming Alphaba because she didn't go along with the Wizard of Oz plans, and then when they try to incorporate her sister didn't go along with it because she got to her sister before they did, and then she became the Wicked Witch of the East. So they made Glinda the, the Good Witch of the North, and I don't know who was the Good Witch of the South. I don't know. See if Glinda was Glinda. Let me see. I'm gonna check. Excuse me. I'm just checking. Okay, Glinda was the good witch of the north. Okay. It says in 1939, the MGM, the movie was the good witch of the north was called Glinda, which was named of the good witch which is the name of the good witch of the south and the wizard of novel. Oh, in the novel, she was the south, but Glinda became the good witch of the north during the filming of Wizard of Oz. Okay, okay. So in the novel, Glinda was the good witch of the south in the novel, but when the movie came around, she became the good witch of the north. Okay, so you got the good witch of the north, Glinda is the south. Her sister is in, no, Glinda is the good witch of the north. One of her sisters is in the south because I'm reading she had three sisters. One of them was in the south. Um, you got Elf, Elphaba, Elf, Elphaba of the west, and Nessaros in the east. So yeah, so yeah, this is getting real. This is really getting real interesting to me. We got 2 more minutes on. I'm gonna keep going on in this till times run out. But it's getting this is the 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 musical is starting to get interesting. The movie starting to get interesting because now what they have to do is they have to when they come out with Wicked two, part two of Wicked, they have, like I said, they have to incorporate the finalizing of the movie to show that everything coincides. Cause we already know we already saw the Cowardly Lion in the woods. And if you take Wizard of Oz, there was a line in the woods. That was the Cowardly Lion because that's where Elphaba and the other guy through the released the lion. Then you have the man that helped. I forgot the guy's name who helped Elphaba. I'll figure it out later. Um, who helped Elphaba? He's gonna be the Tin Man, cause somehow they're gonna take away his heart, make him a Tin Man, and take out his heart. Then you have the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow is gonna be the man from Munchkinland, cause he looks scared of everybody, everyone. So they made him. I know he's gonna be the Scarecrow. Some way, somehow, Elphaba went to see her sister and tell her sister what was going down, and the headmaster and everything's going to try to get rid of, trying to make her sister see the two sisters fight each other, but it didn't work. So they made her evil as well, or they can say both of them were just evil off bat. They got rid of them. Now, saying all that, I'm saying this. This is probably if everything lines up correctly, we probably might see that Glinda was an evil witch to go along with the plan and want to control Oz for herself. If you think about it, she wants to control Oz herself, and she just want to get rid of the competition. That could be the reason. I'm just saying. Well, time's up, and I gotta go. Morning time. It's Saturday. I'm about to go back to bed, but I will do the do the recap right after this. So the breeze is still this is in the morning, so the breeze is still calm and cool. You see the little waves in the ocean, and just sit outside, relax, read a book, have a little coconut drink, and I'll see you next week. All right. I probably might do the recap on TikTok. So this is Shoot the Breeze signing off in the morning. And as always, stay safe, have fun. I know it's kind of hot outside, but take care of yourself, all right? And always remember, John shot second. Peace.